Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the recording of the Earl of Essex Galliard. I wanted to take a second and come on here and just talk a little bit about the certain aspects of the tune that are worth keeping in mind if you're going to learn this for yourself, whether it be for a senior recital like mine coming up, or just to get a better understanding of what music was like during the Renaissance period. The first thing that you'll probably notice from the recording, and if you were to look at the score, whether you purchase it, the solo version that I'm working on, or any of the other arrangements that you can find on IMSLP and other sources, is that it looks like it's written in open position tuning, but in fact on the recording you see me using it with a capo on the 3rd fret. Reason for that mainly is because this piece wasn't actually written by Dowland for the classical guitar as we know it today. Instead, it was written for the lute, which is a much popular string instrument in the Renaissance period. Really, this thing didn't even exist yet. So, to get at lute tuning, what I instead had to do, with the capo being on the 3rd fret, is it raises my tuning from being the standard E, A, D, G, B, E, to being what would be G, C, F, B flat, D, G. The strange thing is that the lute actually would have had that B flat instead being A, and they would have had some extra strings depending on what time period you're looking in. But to get at the A, we would have to lower our G string by a half, 1 fret. But I didn't learn this piece with that knowledge in mind yet, so we're going with the interest of working smarter and not harder. The other thing you'll notice that I try to honor in this recording that I don't find in a lot of others is the use of the hemiola in this work. So, depending on where you're looking at in the section, particularly in this part in the 2nd system, the song looks like it would sound like this. Which makes sense because the piece is written in 4/4. But it feels a little bit odd with the timing going like that. And if we approach this part instead of looking at it in 6/8, where we go from transitioning to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as the 8th note, everything stays the same, but the pulse shifts and it makes more sense where it'll sound like. You'll actually find a Julian Bream recording that is actually played with a couple of other instruments in an orientation that you would find popular at the time as well. And they actually honor this hemiola effect. It makes for really cool transitions within the piece and keeps some variety going. But that's some approaches that I would take to this if you're going to learn this for yourself. Again, if you like this kind of thing, I'm trying to post a little bit more with my recital coming up, other works that I'm doing, and other classical guitar related things. But if you like this kind of stuff that I'm doing, please subscribe. Leave a comment if I got something wrong. It's music history, so I'm down to. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.